Hello, is this better? Hi. Okay, so I thought I'm going to tell you about why I like football or soccer. What do you prefer, football or soccer? Nothing? Maybe you prefer basketball, okay? So I don't know much about basketball, and some of you have tried to teach me. I'll improve and make you proud. So I've compared basketball with football, soccer. So I've done my research and I've seen that football has a big net and basketball has a small hoop. It's quite high. I think it's about 10 meters up into the sky. Also very easy. Football, you score a goal and you get one goal. Okay? One goal. Basketball, apparently you can get 1 point, 2 points, a three-pointer. I don't know, very confusing. The football is nice and small. Nice and small, the net is big, so much easier to score. And then with basketball, the hoop is about this size, and the ball is about this size. And then you have to try and throw it in. It's a silly sport, I think, I don't know. Then the other difference is football has more players. So basketball makes it nice and interesting, 5 players. Easy to count, 5 hands, 5 fingers, easy. Football, 11 players. That means you have to be able to count to 11, first of all, very tricky. Then football or soccer has a pitch, a big, beautiful green pitch. Okay, a pitch. Then basketball has this small court. Okay, you call it a court, like when you go to jail, you first go to a court. Okay, I guess that's how it works. And then you don't have to run around that much because it's so small. Okay, you don't need to be that fit. Then the other thing I've picked up, when you want to be a good football player, your name should be an adjective, okay? Like a Messi Roo, I don't know, okay? And also, the good thing about football, you don't have to be that tall. This Messi guy is about 1.7, lots of shorter, very good football players. Then, this guy called Pepe. I don't know, what is this, Pepe? Do you know? Is it a noun? Pepe? Okay. So these guys are called Pepe, okay? Now, then I did my research and I tried to find a good basketball player, okay? His name is Curry. Okay, so that's weird. So if you want to be a good basketball player, your name should be the same as a food. Curry. Okay? Then I thought, what's my name? Maybe I can be a good basketball player. I don't know. Okay? Chilling. On the back of it, chilling. Okay? Then, another thing about basketball I picked up, you need to be at least 5 meters tall. 5 meters. Okay? And I know another tall guy. Look at this guy. He's so tall. But we have a problem. We have a problem. His name is not a food. So sorry. No basketball for him. Okay? Then more interesting, basketball was invented by some funny guy, Dr. James Naismith. Now don't you think Naismith is a funny Chinese name? James Naismith. Okay? Now I'm just joking, he's from America. He's Canadian American. It was invented in America. He wanted to find a sport that you can play indoors when it was raining too much outside that can make you fit, but you cannot get hurt easily. But football comes a long way. What's that first one? What's that? Kuchu. How do you say that? Anyway, that's so now you can maybe help me how to say that. Very long time ago. Okay? That was the first forms of football. the first kind of football that was played here in China. And in 1863 in England, where Mr. Groves is from, maybe he should play football, they made the laws of the game. Was the first start of the official game of football, 1863. Football is a little older than basketball, just a little. Then FIBA. FIBA is the world governing body for basketball. FIBA, I don't know if you knew that. According to them, there's 159 countries registered. And Hong Kong is rated 83rd. Okay? So not a lot of guys with the food names here in Hong Kong. Okay? And then FIFA, that's a football, soccer association of the world. They have 211 countries registered, and Hong Kong is 144. 144th. Now, not a lot of guys with the names that's an adjective in Hong Kong. Okay, so you have to work on that. Maybe name your children like dirty, or funny, or curry, or hamburger. Okay? So FIBA is the World Basketball Association, like I said. Now, who do you think is the world's best basketball team? Men's basketball team. Who do you think? No one? Okay. So the first one, number one ranked is the USA. The second ranked, who can guess the second? Joe, don't get too excited. Spain. Spain has according to FIBA, is the second best ranked basketball team. Basketball. Okay? Now the women. Who's got the first ranked women's basketball team in the world? USA again. And number two, for women, Spain again. So I guess in Spain, they call their children according to food. That's why they have such a good basketball team. Then, FIFA World Cup men. Now this is the Football Association. Who do you think is the best ranked football team currently in the world? Which country? China? Plus, a few 20, 50 out. About 50 out. Belgium, a very small country in Western Europe. They're currently ranked number one. And number two, where's the Eiffel Tower? Where's the big Eiffel Tower? France. And the women's football team? USA. And who's second ranked? Women's football. Okay, Germany. So Germany and the USA is a good place for women's football. Okay. I did some further analysis, and I want to tell you about the biggest event in the world. The biggest sporting event in the world is the FIFA World Cup. Now remember, this is football. It's every 4 years. Countries have to try and qualify. Remember, there's 211 countries that are registered with FIFA. Only 32 countries can take part in the World Cup. So, they have to try and qualify. It's very emotional. If you can qualify to play in the World Cup, it's almost like winning the World Cup already. Okay? There's been 23 World Cup tournaments already. 23. Who's won it the most? Who's won the World Cup the most? Do you know? China, Hong Kong? USA? Belgium? Brazil has won it 5 times. Germany 4 times. And guess who? You have to eat a lot of pizza and a lot of pasta. Italy. They've won it 4 times. France has won it 2 times, and a few other countries have won it as well. Hungary, Uruguay 2 times. And voila! The World Cup was in South Africa, 2010. We were so excited. Finally, South Africa is on the global map. For good reasons. Okay? Now, we had to build a lot of stadiums, and they're very, very expensive. And it cost the country and the taxpayers a lot of money. And there were a lot of controversy around it. Because why spend so much money on these wonderful, beautiful stadiums? Instead of maybe giving the money to the poor, or working on infrastructure, building schools or trains. Okay? But we built it, and the world came. And I went as well. This was me with my friend in the crowd after a game or before a game. This is me with my brother in the street after a game. And that's me in the stadium. That's in Cape Town. That's in Cape Town. I enjoyed it a lot. I saw Cristiano Ronaldo play, and this was the Dutch playing as well. Okay? The fans go crazy. People go mental when they watch football. Crazy. The football players are fairly well behaved, but the fans, they're crazy. Okay? They really get excited about football. Also, they get really angry sometimes and they fight. I want to tell you a sad story. So this is Central and South America. Like everywhere in the world, or most places in the world, they are extremely passionate about football. It's part of their identity. Football. Okay? So there's a small country here called El Salvador. El Salvador, Spanish. And then there's another country called, next to them, neighboring country, Honduras. Honduras. They're in Central America. And they didn't like each other a lot, for a lot of political reasons. Okay? They did not like each other, and they're still not good friends. Okay? So, there was lots of tension between Honduras and El Salvador. Now, football came in on the 8th of June, 1969. They had their first playoffs to qualify to go to the World Cup. Very emotional. I remember they don't like each other that much. In that game, Honduras won 1-0. And then the tension started to boil up. And they started fighting in the streets. Okay? Then, on the 15th of June, 1969, they played a game. This time in El Salvador. And El Salvador won the game. And the tension kept boiling up. And they were so angry. There was a war looming in the distance. People knew something's going to explode because there were people fighting in the streets after and before the football games. Then in 1996, still, on the 27th of June, in Mexico, the third leg of the qualification. Because there's 2 games, 1-1, and then a third game. They decided before the game, we are not friends anymore. We will stop communicating with each other. We will end all diplomatic ties with each other. So it was really a very important, emotional game. And who won? El Salvador won. But maybe they didn't win the next round. Because after that, shortly after that, on the 14th of July 1969, just a few days after that final game, a war broke out between these countries. They started fighting for real. This war is known in history as the Soccer War. A soccer war, or the 100-hour war. Luckily, the war ended after 100 hours. But a lot of people died. And it was all caused by the tension in and on the football pitch. People take football very seriously. Luckily, the war ended, like I said, in 1969. Where was the 2018 FIFA World Cup? Do you know? Okay? It was in Russia, 2018. Who won? You know? Who won? Who won? France, yes, the guys with the Eiffel Tower. They won, okay? It's the second time they won, okay? Now, after another World Cup in 1994, there's another sad story I want to tell you about after a World Cup. So, the story ended well in Russia, but this story didn't end well. Colombia, this guy, he's a Colombian, Andres Escobar. He's not a drug dealer. He was a very good football player for Colombia. Colombian footballer. Okay, in 1994, they played in World Cup, and on 22nd of June, 1994, he accidentally scored an own goal. The team was eliminated because of that own goal. On the 2nd of July 1994, when he was home, he was murdered by gunmen. Because of it. Maybe it's because of money, I don't know. But 120,000 people attended his funeral. People take football very seriously. Okay, so what about money? Money is big in football. Forbes is a good source for information. A good source of information. If you want to know who's the richest where, who's got the most money, go to Forbes. They know a lot about that. Okay, so I have a list here of the 2018 world's most valuable sport teams. The most valuable sport teams. Okay, so there's 3 soccer teams in there. There's 3 basketball teams in there in the top 10. There's 1 baseball team in the top 10. And there's 4 American football teams in the top 10. So you guys know a lot about basketball. Get so confused with the American sports. Okay, so you know a lot about basketball. Who do you think is the richest basketball club in the world? The most valuable. So this one is 3rd. You know this one? Golden State Warriors. They're valued at $3.1 billion American dollars. The second most expensive or valuable basketball club is the LA Lakers. Okay, valued at $3.3 billion. And what's the most valuable basketball team in the world? Okay, guys. I'll give you a pie. Look at this. The most valuable basketball team in the world. New York Knicks. New York Knicks. They're the most valuable. $3.6 billion. Okay, then these are the most valuable football teams in the world. So this is, the top one is, you know, Manchester United, Real Madrid, and Barcelona. They are valued, and they're valued higher than the basketball teams. Okay? Now this is why I love football. This is why I love football. Because of all the controversy involved, it's real world effects on people. It's almost like a good TV show, but with real people in it. So let's say Manchester United plays in England. They're from England and they play in England. And then literally on the other side of the world, on the other side of the globe, someone will be happy or sad because of that. And that is why I like football. Thank you.